There it is, nice and molded in. We obviously had to do some guide coating and sand some of that stuff down. That's pretty hard to see, you know, when you're just doing body filler, but all of this will be fixed. We'll sand it down in the areas that need to be sanded down. Good grind schoolers, it's your boy Rob, and we back in the shop today. So today we got a lot to do, man. We got a lot to do. We got a fiberglass in the roll pan. We have to put the driver's side door on the car. I ran into a snag which turned into a much bigger problem than than I had anticipated. We got to put the hood on the car, line it up, and we got to line all the gaps from the doors, the fenders, and the hood. I got some door shims, some fender shims, so we should be good there. And then also too, we gotta work on the tailgate as well. So we got a lot to do. But we're gonna knock it out. I've been working, I've been grinding. But today's comment is from Rock Shot Warren. Shout out to you, big dog. I appreciate it, man. Quick little backstory. The inspiration behind the El Camino comes from 80s Babies Performance and Rock Shot Warren. Rock Shot Warren has what's called the Detox Boo. And I saw that build years ago, and it kind of inspired me to do like the pro touring style, you know what I'm saying, with the Elko, with the Gbodies. Those guys are the only ones that I've seen, or the first ones that I had seen like do like the pro touring type stuff with the Gbodies. It's probably been out there, you know what I'm saying, before that, but with like QA1 and UMI and all that kind of stuff with the coilovers, getting the suspension just right, you know what I mean? The idea behind the front bumper and the roll pan comes from 80s Babies Desert Storm El Camino, man. I've never seen an El Camino colder than that El Camino. That's the best El Camino I've seen, and I don't care if the Elko got 26s, 24s, whatever. Desert Storm only has 20s, and it's perfect. And that's where I got kind of the idea from the Pro Touring bumper kit and all that kind of stuff. But the car sits just right, and if y'all don't know who that is, man, I highly suggest y'all check them out, because they got some fire cars, you know what I'm saying, that they've been building and stuff. But without further ado, oh yeah, also too, man, y'all should go ahead and send me y'all's builds, yo. I want to show love, because y'all show so much love to me, man. I want to show love back. I want to see what y'all are working on, and I want to insert, you know what I'm saying, clips from y'all's cars in my videos. So you know what I'm saying, we'll probably do it like one car a week or something like that. Just so that it's not too cluttery and whatever. But go ahead and send me y'all's cars. So number one, go to my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop it down here or somewhere on the screen so y'all can see it. Hit the follow button, because if y'all send me y'all's cars in the comments, they'll go to the ones that need to be approved, and I'll probably never see it. But anyways, go ahead and send me y'all's project. I don't care if it's been done up, if it's done up, if it's not done up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and send me like a 60-second clip of it running or whatever you're doing to it. You know what I'm saying? And if it's something that I decide to choose, then I'll go ahead and throw it in my videos. Also too, make sure if you're filming with a phone, you do landscape. And we're gonna throw it out there, man. See if, I get some submissions, see if I get some of y'all's cars, you know what I mean? So that I could post them in the videos. And if not, then whatever, we'll keep rocking how we rocking. It's all good. But like I said, man, I appreciate the love, and I want to do something to show love back to y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do that, then cool, let's do it. And if not, then cool too. It's all good. It's all love. But anyways, man, before we jump into the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. And yo, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all. So, I got this roll pan already mocked up and onto the car. Now, unfortunately, this is not going to be 100% because this roll pan is pushed over as far as I can get it on the other side, and it still has a little bit of an overhang. I don't know if I can shave any of this off or not. Like I said, this whole kit, man, didn't come perfect, but kind of is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna try to make it look as good as I possibly can, but regardless of the situation, the fiberglassing in is gonna look a lot better than that. So, you know, if I go ahead and I put a screw through the back of this, this is as far as it's gonna go. It's not gonna go any further than that. You're gonna have this gap here. If I don't throw a screw through the bottom, this bottom piece back here, it's gonna hang just like that. Obviously, that's not gonna work. So that's why, like I said, I'm gonna fiberglass this in and try to make it look as decent as possible. But regardless of the situation, anything looks better than that. So they give you 3 holes to drill through, one here, one there, and one there, that attaches to the back. But then all the rest of it is, you know, there's nowhere else to connect it except, like I said, right here. But clearly, like I said, that's not gonna work. You have this little bit of an overhang on both sides, and then it doesn't have the little indentation for like the body line right here, which is not that big of a deal. This bumper is not really for, you know, street use anyway, but hey, you know what I mean? This is what we do. You know, we take these cars, we modify them, and we make them beautiful. So I think I might try to take a little material out just so it kind of lines up a little better, but I don't really know, man. I don't really know what to do, kind of. But let me go ahead and lay down the body filler and get this thing fiberglassed in. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to use my vice grips to grip one side of this so that it lays down flat, so that, you know, when I lay down the body filler, it doesn't like separate and then start looking stupid just like that. So I'm gonna take the vice grips, I'm gonna hook it up and tighten it down, and then we'll go from there. Gotta stay through. Yeah, I think it's gonna look super nasty once it's done. But wow, this is crazy. So that's what under the hood looks like, y'all. I definitely need to leave black pieces, but for the most part, that's what you're gonna see when you pop the hood of this car. So, all right, y'all. So we got the fiberglass filler like in there. The roll pan is kind of it's in there. Now we just got to add the body filler, sand it down a little bit. This side I didn't really sand down. That side I got to do a little bit more, but I went ahead and sanded all this out, or I need to sand all this out and then add the body filler. But this thing no longer flops. It's solid. This thing is in there now. So the fiberglass, or this thing is 100% fiberglassed in. And now we just need to shape it up and make sure it's all good. And then after that, you know, we'll move on to the next step. We have to primer this. I don't know if I'll show y'all that in this video, because I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but it definitely needs to be done before the weekend. So just depending on everything else, and we'll see how it goes. But if I can get the door on, the hood on, everything is copacetic, then we're good to go. So this is solid. We'll go ahead and continue to keep working on it. We'll do the body filler. we'll scuff this up, you know what I mean? We'll primer it, wet sand it, and then it'll be good to go like the rest of the car. So let me go ahead and keep working and get on to the next phase of things. I might not show y'all the body filler portion of it because it is what it is. It's just, you know, fiberglass body filler. Sand it all down, shape it, make sure it's all good, and we good to go. All right, y'all, so this is mad frustrating. I had the driver's side door ready to go on. I actually had put it on the jack and everything was lining up good to go. I had this bolt on and I was ready to put it on my next bolt, and I had forgot that this bolt was, the bolt head I broke off. When I was taking the door off, I broke the bolt head off, and now we have a bolt that we have to extract. Now I've been trying to drill through it and trying to get a good little grip on it, but I drilled it out a little bit too wide, and as you can see, it's starting to like turn into like strap metal, and I'm not getting a good bite on my extractor screw. So I'll probably have to drill all the way through it and try to break it apart. Hopefully I'm successful in doing it without hitting any of the threads. But man, and if I do, then it's gonna turn into another situation because we're gonna have to clean up the threads with one of those thread things, whatever it's called, you know what I mean? And that's gonna suck. So I'm hoping that I don't have to do that. If I have to do it, then whatever it is, what it is, and it'll probably be a different size bolt when it goes on. But you know, what can I do, man? You know, no harm, no foul. It is what it is. We just got to take care of something else. So, all right, y'all. The hood is on the car, and it looks gorgeous. So, we were using the popsicle sticks to kind of line up, the hood, and you could tell, like, it's not closed all the way because I got those tools right there. But you can tell that the gaps are pretty much perfect. Shout out to Dash for the advice. He had seen them use popsicle sticks. I don't remember whose channel or what they, who it was, but basically what they did was they used popsicle sticks to get the fender gaps and, you know, the hood gaps and everything like that pretty much perfect, the perfect gap. And we decided to try it, man. And this is pretty much perfect. Obviously the hood is cracked, so you can't really tell like it needs to be. And it's sitting up a little high in the back here because I don't have the screw to go into the side of the hinge. But that's pretty much the gap right there. And then obviously once it's closed, it'll be better. But yeah, like I said, we use popsicle sticks. I guess that's the trick. Whoever's channel it was or whoever was talking about it basically said that, you know, they got the fender gap. They got the fender gap or the gaps better than factory using popsicle sticks. So we decided to try it and it worked perfectly. So yeah, man, I'm in love with the color of this car, man. Man, I can't wait till the whole thing is done. It should be done super soon, as long as I can continue to keep moving like I've been moving the last couple of weeks. I've been putting in a lot of work, y'all. But situations like this, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you work on your own car, you know about the broken bolt situation. If you've ever broken one, and it sucks. It sucks because these things can ruin your whole day. If you're trying to figure out how to get these things out for the whole day, I mean, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. You know, it just depends on the luck of the draw, man. Where the bolt's broken, how it's broken, all kind of stuff, man. But anyways, this kind of stuff sets you back. Like I said, I had the door on, I had this screw in, I was about to screw this one in, and boom, forgot that the bolt was broken. So we gonna figure it out. We gonna get it done. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will see the door on the car in this video. So it's all good. We also got, you know, the weather strip and everything installed, ready to go back on the car. And yeah, but anyways, man, I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. We'll come back to that. we'll finish up the roll pan in the back. And then we'll work on the tailgate in the meantime, in between time, just so we can get the whole back situation all figured out and done. And then, you know, once I get this out, I'll just work on it piece by piece. Boom, we can throw the door on, we'll be good to go. So anyways, man, one more time with this hood. I am so like kind of like impressed, man, with this hood. I'm trying to show y'all like just how gorgeous it looks. You know what I mean? Like this is it's dark under here. It's dark under here and you can still see reflection. You know what I mean? Like this is the underside of the hood. Like, man. And obviously if I wet sanded it, like you can still see, you can see the Summit sign on my air cleaner. That's crazy, man. And I did that. That's crazy, man. I'm kind of speechless. If, like I was saying, if I would have wet sanded this, wet sanded it clear and then re-cleared it, it would be even better. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, since this is under the hood, I'm not too concerned about that. So, cause you know, it's gonna be dirty anyway. Try not to get it dirty, man, but you know, things happen, dust gets in here, whatever. So anyways, man, like I said, I'm kind of speechless at the underside of this hood. It's pretty solid. But anyways, man, we'll figure out this situation. Hopefully we get it done quickly and then we'll move on from there. All right, y'all, so we're gonna mix up some more contour body filler. This should be the last time I gotta mix up some body filler. We got everything sanded down, shaped up a little bit. So we gotta, you know, add the body filler to the plastic filler to make it all nice and shaved up the way it should be. And then we'll sand everything down together. And then we'll have to reprime the areas, obviously, that are gonna be messed up. But we gotta get some more down there, some more sanding down there. But other than that, man, pretty much got it good to go. And then we'll have this fiberglassed in, and then we'll continue to keep moving forward, man. One last thing to do, one last thing to wrap up. After I put the body filler on, I'll show y'all what that looks like, and then we'll go ahead and smooth it over, sand it down, get it all nice and smooth, so that we don't have any imperfections. And then the car will be ready to go and get wet sanded. So we're not going to get wet sanded, we'll be ready to wet sand. Still gotta line this door, still gotta put that door on and fix the issue, but we working, man, we working. I got some little chips and stuff like that I gotta fill with some 1-part glaze putty, but you know, no harm, no foul. It's not even a big deal. We'll get it taken care of. And yeah, so anyways, man, let me go ahead and mix up some of this body filler, get it slapped on here, and we'll finish up this roll pan so we can get it primed. All right, y'all, got the roll pan fully fiberglass in. Oh, I gotta fix that. But got everything sanded down. You can see all the body filler all on the floor and stuff like that. Went ahead, did the Bondo glass, fiberglass long strand filler, body filler on top of that, and then I glaze putty any of the little tiny imperfections that I had. So we got all that done. You know, didn't use a whole heck of a lot of filler, just enough to make it to where, you know, the shape looks right, because this roll pan wasn't, you know, 100% exact, and plus I had to obviously fill everything in, but everything's smooth, feather edge down, got the lights out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up all this Bondo. Not Bondo, body filler from Eastwood, different product, whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead, I already scotch brighted the bumper of the roll pan. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off with a rag, vacuum all this stuff up, and I'm gonna really I'm gonna mask all this stuff up really good. I'm probably gonna use my seam tape here. Well, actually, no. I lied. I'm not gonna use seam tape because the tailgate won't be on. But I'm gonna mask all this stuff up real good, real tight. So I'm gonna get overspray in my jams, and then we'll be primering this roll pan up today. We'll clean all this up, like I said. We'll primer it up, and we'll be good to go. We'll be done with the Bodywork, at least to this point. You know, obviously, if we find anything on the wet sand face, then we'll have to, you know, do what we got to do. But anyways, this is complete. I'm gonna spray it with the primer. Y'all will see that, and then we'll move on to the next thing, which is getting that door on. That door has costed me 2 days. It has now costed me 2 days trying to get this door on. Unfortunately, you know, I'm using all my extractor tools. I'm using left-handed drill bits, whatever, and I cannot get that screw or bolt or whatever out. So my last resort is to helicoil it. So that's what we're gonna do, man. I'm not even messing with it. I'm not even gonna, you know, I'm not even messing with it. I'm going to go ahead, helicoil it, throw in the threads or whatever, Loctite that up, and we'll just do it like that. No harm, no foul, and put this door on because I'm tired of messing with it. I'm like literally doing everything I can to get that bolt out, and I can't do it. So, like I said, it's cost me 2 days already. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I had the door on, bolted up seamlessly real quick. It didn't take me long at all to line the door up and get it on there. The first bolt at least. Went to do the second one, forgot that I had broke the bolt head off trying to take the door off, and now it's been 2 days later, it still don't have the door on. So we're gonna helicoil it, no harm, no foul, get the door on, then we can start aligning all the panels. I got all my shims and stuff like that for the fenders up here and also down here, and then I also have it for the other side as well. So that's all good to go. We'll be able to line the fenders, line the door jambs, line everything up like we did the hood with the popsicle sticks, and then we'll go ahead and start masking everything up with the seam tape, and then we'll go ahead and start wet sanding the car. So still got a lot to do. Obviously not as much as it has been, and I'm gonna start breaking these videos up a little bit more so that they're not so long. And so the conclusion will be the roll pan being sanded in and fiberglassed in, or whatever, molded in, I guess. And that's what we're gonna do. This door will just be on the car when I get it on the car. And then also, once I get the door on the car, just for space sake, I'm gonna take the seats out. It'll be easier just to take this seat out now and, you know, put the door on and do all that. Excuse me, but like I said, for space sake, I'm gonna leave it there until I get the door on. Then I can take the seats out and put them right here, because those are going to go to the shop on Friday. Those and the top piece to my door panels will go to the shop on Friday. I got my lower door panels already, and then I got my headliner there. So in the meantime, in between time, what we're gonna do is we are gonna install the kill mat. And while the seats and everything are out, we'll install the kill mat. We'll do the headliner, take all these pieces out. In my next video, I'll show you guys, I scored at the junkyard, man. Got all the pieces that I needed for both the El Camino and the Impala to put both cars together completely with no missing pieces, no missing parts, no nothing. Super still. Shout out to Dash once again for coming through and helping me out. But we'll go ahead and we'll talk about that in my next video. Some of the pieces that Dash had got off of one of the cars in the junkyard are right there. It's gonna allow me to put all my interior pieces together here, and also allow me to put everything together for the Impala. So we'll talk about that in the next video, not this video, because like I said, I'm trying to break some of this stuff up so the videos aren't so long. I have my pieces here getting done, my steering wheel getting done. Those should be done already. I had to check with my painter, and then we'll take this out, redo, make sure all the body work and everything on the dashboard is completely solid, because I kind of rushed it just to throw it back in. But I'm gonna take all this back out, get everything all solid, get it all done, and then paint it up and get this thrown back in before the seats come back, so that when the seats are ready, we can go ahead and throw the seats in, throw the carpet down on top of the kill mat. The headliner and all the interior pieces will be painted. The whole outside of the car will be painted. So the interior will be done with the exception of the center console, and then just suspension. So hopefully I can get the interior done and the suspension done before the seats come back. Because if I can do that, then the car will be ready to go, will be ready to slide. So let me go ahead and clean this bumper off, get some primer on it, and then that's gonna conclude our session for today. All right, grind schoolers, there it is, nice and molded in. We obviously had to do some guide coating and sand some of that stuff down. That's pretty hard to see, you know, when you're just doing body filler, but all of this will be fixed. We'll sand it down in the areas that need to be sanded down. And this is a different color primer than this primer here. This is a direct-to-metal primer. I burned through some spots, so we'll have to continue to sand that down. And then after that, I don't think I'm gonna re-primer it. I'm gonna just seal it, unless I burn through some metal spots, which we'll just use some self-etch. We got the back part primered up, so now we just have to wet sand this, and this will get wet sanded with the whole entire car. But you can see it's seamless. Everything looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and sand, like I said, sand all that stuff out, fix everything that needs to be fixed like it needs to be fixed. No harm, no foul. And then we got this. We got a couple of pinholes that need to be fixed. But yeah, we got it all fiberglassed in. Looks good. Like I said, we'll fix the areas that need to be fixed, smooth everything out, make it look real nice. And yeah, I mean, it'll be all good. Like I said, this is not perfect. This bumper did not come perfect, so there are imperfections in it, because this like I said, was overhanging a little bit, but it was like flush on the other side. So I would have had to do a little bit more work, and I still do have to do a little bit more work on it, but you know, that should hopefully be the extent of the body work that we have to do left on the car. We got a wet sand and everything. So we'll probably guide coat this first, sand it, make sure everything is all smooth, make it look good. And then after that, depending on what we do, we'll go ahead and wet sand everything. And I don't think I'll guide coat the back once it's done. But, you know, like I said, that's kind of going to conclude everything that we got shaking and moving. And I think it turned out pretty good, man. It looks like it's part of the car now. So, yeah, now this part can get wet sanded, guide coated, and painted, just like the rest of the car and everything else. So, we're going to keep working, man. We're going to try to get this bolt out the door, and then that's it. I won't show you guys that, because who knows how long that's going to take me to get that bolt out the door. I'm hoping it won't take me long, because I got a tap and die set. So hopefully I can get it and it's not stubborn and I can just take it right out. So we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, grind schoolers, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I really, I'm kind of happy about the outcome of fiberglassing in that roll pan. I knew that was gonna happen, because I've been working with fiberglass and fiberglass filler and all that kind of stuff, body filler and all that kind of stuff for quite a while now. Just figuring out, you know, how to get things to look like they need to look, and you know, like it's supposed to be, I should say. That roll pan, just like the front bumper, did not come perfect, unfortunately. In a perfect world, that would be great, but it looks a whole lot better than with it flopping in the wind and not attached to the car. Now, you could throw a screw through it, but you'll still have that body line gap or whatever, and the roll pan, the body line on the roll pan is a little bit higher than the body line on the car. So it looks kind of goofy when you put it on there. So that's why I decided to fiberglass it in, so it looks like one seamless piece, and you'll never be able to tell after the car is painted, after it's all sanded down and smoothed out, that didn't come on the car like that. And that's what I was looking for, that's what I wanted, and that's what we got. So anyways, man, I appreciate all the love, support as always, man. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. I'm trying to get things done and finalized so I can start putting pieces on the car instead of moving them around, because each time I move like the front clip or the bumper or the tailgate or something, there's more of a chance that it can get scratched. And I don't want anything to get scratched because I've been working super hard. But you know, that's just the name of the game. I guess if it does get scratched, you just fix it. But yeah, I'm trying to get everything finalized. So now, if we can get that bolt out of the door in a timely fashion, get the door on the car, everything else will just fall into place the way it needs to fall into place, and we can get some paint on this car. And that's my goal. So I'm gonna keep on working, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. The next video, I don't know, man. I might take a break and you know, just do a video of the Impala, man, because it hasn't been on the channel. I haven't been taking no reels of it, nothing, for a long time. And like I said a little bit ago, that I got so many parts for the Impala to complete the entire thing. And it makes me happy because this never happens. So anyway, stay tuned for that video, man. If you are one of my OG Impala enthusiasts, or somebody that wants to see the Impala, maybe we'll do a video of the Impala. So just stay tuned for that, man. I'm gonna keep working in the meantime, get this Elko painted, and then hopefully we'll see paint on this car very, very soon. Like I said, that door threw me back a couple of days, and it's still giving me a hard time. So that's really kind of setting me back, and I'm hoping it doesn't set me back 3 days. But without further ado, man, that's gonna conclude this video. Always remember, work hard so you can live free.